Hey guys! If there's one thing that I love, it's discovering new things about my audience. Like, for example, apparently a lot of you guys enjoyed Blue's Clues while growing up. Unfortunately, I was just a little too old to enjoy it like so many of you had. If ever I was to catch any of the sweet little dog trying to communicate via a series of paw prints, it was only while I was busy babysitting some of the local kids or something. But my executive producers have spoken, so today we're going to look at Blue's big musical movie. And to think not long ago I was reviewing Where the Dead Go to Die. Before the movie begins, I have to question this title. It's a minor nitpick to be sure, but why didn't they call it Blues Bluesical or something? Again, minor, but I think it'd just be a bit more clever. We open on a little advertising bumper showcasing what other fine programs were showing on Nick Jr. at the time, including Dora the Explorer and Little Bill. Enjoy these clips of Little Bill because you are never gonna see these again! The movie begins with our little blue canine protagonist trying to wake up her owner, Steve.
Steve, wake up!
Not now, Steve's got a hangover. Well, that's not working. Time to bust out the air horn. Blue and the Sentient Furniture are excited because today is the day of their big music show.
The big music show is today, and I overslept. There's so much to do. We have to build a stage, we have to make snacks, we have to make costumes, we gotta rehearse.
We gotta stand in place while the scenery shifts behind me.
We're having a show out in the backyard. All our friends will join along.
Your friends are a bucket, a shovel, and a mailbox? Sheesh, and I thought that I needed to get out of the house more.
Steve, aren't you forgetting something? He's gotta get out of his PJs.
What should I wear?
He's gotta put on all his clothes.
I know.
We invited the neighbors.
You invited the neighbors to watch him take off his clothes? But hey, since a change of wardrobe is on the table, might I recommend your look from Songs for Dust Mites? And again, I know that this is probably nitpicking, but why is it that everything in the world can talk, but Blue just talks in a series of "Pows"? Is there any reason why she can't talk while this little kitten named Periwinkle can?
Pass me the granola.
I put it in a bowl of
Pancake.
berries.
And orange juice.
How about some toast?
Toast is the most.
I love breakfast.
If only I knew what breakfast tasted like.
We've had our breakfast. Check. These are all the things we still need to do today. Make our costumes, build a stage, and make our snacks. Hey, will you help us check these things off when we do them? Great. Wow, we really have a lot to do today before the big music show.
They have a lot to do today! Oh no! What should they do? While everyone else is excited for the music show, Periwinkle thinks they're putting on a magic show, so he rushes home to prepare a magic act of his own. Blue and her singing partner, Tickety Talk, get ready for their song.
I'd like to be a classroom teacher and teach the kids about life's great features. Gotta work real hard, you gotta be real smart. I know I can do it, I know I can do it, I know I can do it, I know I can do it.
Oh, who am I kidding? I'm a clock! I'm always gonna be a clock! I'm gonna be stuck on someone's nightstand for the rest of my miserable TikTok-y life! It would appear that she's a bit overpracticed, and now her voice is shot.
Maybe I could do something else in the show.
Of course.
Good thinking, Tickety.
Well, what else could Tickety do in the music show besides sing?
She can be the metronome?
I can ring my bells.
Or that, she could do that.
Let's all think. Who can be Blue's singing partner? What a great idea! We'll play Blue's Clues to figure out who should be Blue's singing partner.
You just established we have a lot to do today. Do we really have time for this? And why do we need an elaborate game of Blue's Clues when Blue could just easily point to who she thinks should be her partner?
We are gonna play Blue's Clues, cause it's a really great game, yeah.
Special musical guest, Lex Luthor.
We are gonna play Blue's Clues, cause it's a really great game.
But Steve's side table has an idea about who might make for a good partner for Blue.
Well, I want to, could I...
Steve! I can't find the flower!
I better go help Mr. Salt in the kitchen.
Sacre bleu!
Will you wait here with side table drawer?
Better get him up!
Great. I'm sorry. Hold that thought. I'll be right back.
How will I get to sing in the show if my friends never know? I'm too shy to even try.
Side table says, but doctor, I am Pagliacci. Good joke. Everyone laugh. Curtains.
Okay, now, side table. What did you want to ask?
Could
Could you what?
I give you your notebook?
Sure. Thanks, side table. You know, I can tell I'm really gonna need your help today.
Must be a day that ends with Y.
You know, I love songs. I love singing songs. I love making up songs. In fact, that's what I want to be.
You want to be a song?
I want to be a song maker-upper. Yeah. Do you want to be a song maker-upper with me?
Not if song maker-upper is what you want to call yourself.
Now all we need to do is make up a song. Then we can sing it in the big music show. Ooh, great idea, Blue. We better add that to our list of things to do.
So far, we've checked off one thing from this list and added two. I don't think you understand how checklists work. He goes out to look for Blue's Clues, and we learn that the entire neighborhood is looking forward to this music show.
The whole neighborhood said they were coming.
Yep, the whole neighborhood.
I think he just realized he's living a lie. Yes, the whole neighborhood of houses and people that are totally here and not just figments of my imagination that I made up since I'm living in a green screen world. Don't look at me!
We are looking for Blue's Clues. We are looking for Blue's Clues. Why can't I ever find a clue like you? Yeah, why is that? How come I never find the clues first? You know, just once, I'd like to find a clue first.
No, I'm serious. This is a bullshit right here. I've been doing this for 4 years now, and not once have I ever found any of these clues that my dog is leaving behind without the help of some fucking 3-year-olds. Why can I ever find any of these goddamn clues? We are gonna play Blue's Clues, 'cause it's really fun. Wee. Eventually, he does come across the first clue. Or rather, the 5-year-olds in the audience find it first.
Oh, you see a clue? On my shoe?
A clue!
On your ass, moron!
On your notebook.
Oh! There's a clue on the notebook. So, we're trying to figure out who should be Blue's singing partner, and our first clue is our notebook. Well, who do you think should be Blue's singing partner in the big music show with our notebook?
Maybe the notebook itself? I mean, we haven't heard it sing, so maybe you want to give it a chance?
We still have a lot to do.
You better hurry up. We only have 75% of this movie left to go.
Okay, I'm ready. Say these magic words. Harry Pocus, Ocus, Crocus. Watch this clipboard up, hero! You think Steve will like my magic trick? You do? I'm gonna go show him right now. Steve! Steve, where'd you go? I want to show you my big magic trick so I can be in your big magic show.
Side Table tries to speak up for herself again, but can't bring herself to it.
Steve! to hear, I want to sing in the show. I'm ready to ask, he's got to know.
Oh, somewhere deep inside of these drawers.
Steve's got a silly hat. Slippery's got a silly hat. Side table's got a silly hat.
Bob Show's got a silly hat. Oh, that was it? You come on, announce that you've got a silly hat, and that's the song. Yeah, that was worth a sexy dance.
I want to do something in a music show.
Hey, that's a great idea, Side Table. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Hey, I know. You know how you're a side table, right?
Right.
Well, you know how sometimes you hold things on top of tables, right?
Right.
Right. You could hold all our hats on top of your table. That's what you could do.
That's a great idea, Steve.
All right.
See? You're a natural.
Somehow I can't help but think this is kinda racist.
Being shy is oh so tough. Now I'm stuck holding this stuff.
But I never intended all of this hatness. Never. And nobody really understood, well, how could they? That all I ever wanted was to bring them something great! Why does nothing ever turn out like it should?
I'm not just a drawer, a fact that's ignored.
Damn it, this movie's making me want to hug a table!
Steve! Steve! What should we do with these paints?
Well, those paints would be great to...
Steve! Steve! I've got a stethoscope and a police badge. What should I do with these props?
Oh, well, you could take those...
Steve, I have wood and a clothesline. What do we do?
Today's the day of the big music show, and no one has any idea of what they're supposed to do? Steve has all these plans, but apparently he hasn't shared them with anyone? Maybe your show can stand to be put off a day or two.
Paper. Paper will definitely be useful. What should we put together with that paper?
Why don't you start building the stage? Or hell, since the whole point of this is Blue's Clues, why don't you get on with finding a suitable singing replacement for the alarm clock and wow, that's a weird sentence.
What about my brushes?
Brushes. What should we put together with these brushes?
You can paint the sunglasses yellow and then you have a costume for dripping yellow madness.
He moved away after 5th grade.
And you'll notice that the clock is singing perfectly fine. Clearly, she just wanted to bail out of singing with Blue.
Steve! There you are. I want to show you something.
Hey, Perry, what do you want to show us?
Excuse me, Steve. Where's the chocolate chips?
Oh, they're on the bottom shelf. Sorry, Periwinkle, go ahead.
Perry, Pocus,
Where,
Ocus,
Steve?
Bottom shelf.
Perry, Pocus,
Where did you
Ocus,
say?
Bottom shelf.
Perry,
Steve,
Pocus.
where?
I better go see what's going on in the kitchen.
But you need to see my trick.
Will you wait here with Periwinkle while I go see what's going on in the kitchen?
Sure, I'll stay here with the 3-year-old who just wants to show off that he learned something new today while you go off with a perfectly capable adult who can't find the chocolate chips, you jerk.
Okay, do you want to see another magic trick?
Why, yes I do, Periwinkle. Show us another magic trick.
I, the amazing Periwinkle, will make this knob disappear. Nothing up my fur, nothing behind my ears. Ready? Say the magic words. Perry Pocus Ocus Crocus! Perry Pocus Ocus Crocus! Look! I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it!
Wow, you certainly did do it, little buddy. I'm impressed.
Steve! Steve, where are you? I gotta show you something! A clue!
Yep, we found them on the bottom shelf. Chocolate chips.
There's a clue!
I don't care. I want to help Periwinkle hone his magic act.
Okay, where is that clue? Ooh,
It's right there!
no, ha.
It's right behind you!
Huh? Where? Wait, I can't find it.
It's the only other thing on the screen that's moving.
Oh yeah, it's right there. You know, I'd like to be able to find a clue.
But I was dropped on my head.
First an oval, then a line around like this. There, a knob. What was our first clue?
Notebook.
Right, our notebook. And now our second clue is a knob.
I got it. Stop playing Blue's Clues, stop being a doorknob, and get on with the show! Blue then leads Steve to a blank piece of staff paper. Why isn't she leading him to her third clue? The clock's a-tickin'! Is finding her new singing partner really not that important?
Yeah, keep playing. You're doing great.
Oh. Never mind what I just said. It would appear that Blue wants Ray Charles to be her singing partner. No, seriously, this little treble clef is voiced by Ray frickin' Charles. What's he doing in this movie? I shouldn't really complain, though. It's nowhere near as bad as Tony Braxton in Oogie Loves.
First, you start by picking notes that you like. Some notes are and some notes are low.
Again, the day of the musical, and you need a ghostly treble clef and your audience of preschoolers to give you a music lesson. Find yourself another line of work, sir.
Bebop-bay, beep-bop-bay.
Yeah. Woo, all right now.
You know, I still think it needs something else.
Yeah, like a tune. And rhythm. And harmony. And tempo. And lyrics. In fact, why don't you just take a painting or something? I gotta say, though, Ray Charles is the best actor in this whole movie. You have to have some pretty solid acting chops to say that this music is good.
You made some great rhythms.
I made rhythms?
No, not really. I'm lying through my teeth. That's what they're paying me for.
Now try to keep up with this.
Boom chicka booty boom boom chicka booty.
Rhythm takes the music
And makes it all move.
You gotta have rhythm if you want things to groove.
Oh yeah. Make your notes short.
And it makes your notes long. Cool. You gotta have some rhythm.
Yeah, let's pick a rhythm for our song.
Meanwhile, Periwinkle's completely stolen the show with his magic act. And now for my next trick, I will make Steve's career disappear!
Let's pick a tempo for our song.
No, that's alright. I don't want an our song, thank you very much.
Repeat after me. Okay. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
Shoo-ba-dee-ay.
Shoo-ba-dee-ay.
A beep-bop-bay.
A beep-bop-bay.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey! Now that his song is completed, he jumps back into the, real world? And goes on to look for the final clue. Periwinkle once again tries to show off his magic act, bless his little kitty heart, but Steve has business elsewhere to attend to.
Don't move! Just let me go get it. Over here. Steve, come quick!
Wow! Oh no!
Come on, Steve!
I better go see what's going on. Will you wait here and tell Periwinkle where I went?
No problem. I'll tell him that you abandoned him. Again. Prick.
Behold my magic bag of tricks! Now for my first trick, I will... Steve? Steve? Did Steve leave again? Steve's so busy. I'll never get to show him any of my magic tricks.
I'm really gonna need your help. We've got a very serious situation over there with Slippery.
I'm not going to help you until you apologize for constantly ignoring that poor kitten. Now, I will admit to not knowing a whole lot about the Blue's Clueniverse, but seeing as how we don't see any other houses around, and how we see no other people around, and how this cat is constantly clamoring for your attention, I'm just going to take a wild guess here and say that he's homeless and he doesn't have any friends. You are the closest thing to a friend that Periwinkle has, and you are constantly shoving him aside just so you can talk to your soap. I hope you're pleased with yourself.
Steve, the neighbors are coming.
What, the neighbors? Already?
Yeah, look.
Oh, the neighbors! Already! We have to go find the third clue.
Steve, you need to collect their tickets.
Tickets? Your neighbors are paying to be here? And you're only now putting the show together? You're the worst entertainer ever!
You know how you're a side table drawer, right?
Right?
Right. And you know how sometimes drawers hold things, right?
Right?
Right. Well, this is what I was thinking. You could stand by this post and collect everyone's tickets for the show and hold them in your drawer. What do you think? Think you can do that job?
I guess so.
Thanks, side table. Cool.
Do you not hear the obvious violin music? Ask her why she's so sad!
Hi, Steve. You need to find that clue soon, because Blue needs a partner real bad.
I know Blue needs to find a singing partner for the big show, but I can't find the clue. What if I never find the clue? I'm not as good at that as you. I feel like giving up. What should I do?
There was a Steve, a very dumb, deluded Steve.
Don't give up, just go on.
When something goes wrong,
Don't give up, just go on.
I just gotta keep on.
Don't give up, just go on.
If you can't do it the first time, try and try again.
Do you really think I can do it? Do you really think I can find the clue?
Of course
I know you can do it. Don't give up.
Yeah, I won't give up.
It's funny because he will give up when Joe takes over the show. He eventually does find the third and final clue. A drawer! He goes back to his thinking chair so he can think. Okay, so he passes a monkey, some kind of bird, and... what is that? A dead Canadian child? I choked to death on a small piece of candy, buddy.
Maybe the notebook could go in the drawer. Who do we know who has a drawer with a knob and holds our notebook?
Side table drawer.
side table drawer. Yeah, side table drawer has a drawer with a knob, and she holds our notebook. Blue, is that who you want to be your partner? Side table drawer?
Why didn't Blue just plaster the table with clues?
We just figured out Blue's Clues. We just figured out Blue's Clues.
Yeah, in twice the amount of time you would normally have if this were a regular episode. And considering how big a part of this movie was you finding out the clues yourself, all this is a testament to how you really suck at this. Hey, wait a minute, why was Side Table so shy about talking to Steve about it in the first place if she was singing and dancing just fine before?
The big music show can go on.
It's been going on forever already!
Hey, Side Table, guess what? We figured out the side table. Oh, she's collecting tickets.
Actually, she's having an identity crisis and now thinks she's a hat rack. Nice going there, Steve. Periwinkle, the real protagonist of the movie, eventually finds Side Table, and she's a junkie now. It starts off with holding tickets, then before you know it, you're huffing construction paper, crepe paper, then onto the hard stuff like cardboard boxes. Periwinkle shows off how he found Side Table as another magic trick, and while they're all ecstatic upon learning that Side Table wants to sing with Blue, Periwinkle is crushed upon learning that this is not a magic show that they've been setting up.
I thought we were having a magic show. Singing? I don't want to sing. Periwinkle disappeared.
It's okay, Periwinkle. You can open with a trick or two. It's gonna be great, I promise. Just please stop being sad!
Steve, what's going on back here? When is your show gonna start? I wonder what's going on.
Hey, are we ready to go on?
I can't go on yet. I forgot my job.
I don't have my costume on yet.
And I still need more practice. Hey, where'd you put the animals? Steve, we need more time.
It's alright, I'm on it. That should do it. Actually, they do put Periwinkle on stage to dazzle the audience while they stall for time. And we don't get to see a single one of his magic tricks? I hate you, movie! So the music show can finally begin, and the clock is still singing perfectly fine. The whole subplot of finding a new partner for Blue was utterly pointless. I'm confused. The theme of this music show is what you want to be when you grow up, but aren't these inanimate objects just kind of stuck being whatever they are? I'm sure a mailbox might have a sense of humor, but how would it go about being a stand-up comic?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Letter.
Letter who?
Letter in. She's been knocking. Ah!
Waka waka.
Who wants to be a classroom teacher? Teach the kids about life's great features.
And Blue wants to be a teacher? How is she supposed to do that when she can't even talk? Now it's time for Steve and... us, I guess, to wrap things up.
Show 'em what you got.
Show me what you got. Hey, show me what you got. Show me what you got. Hey, show me what you got. Show me what you got.
I think I forgot our song. Do you remember?
Hey, hey.
Oh, right. You repeat after me.
We're supposed to repeat after him when he forgot the song? I'm running out of ways of saying, "You suck at this, Steve." So the music show ends on a high note, and everyone cheers at its premise that anyone can be anything they want to be, even though it's obvious that Steve has no business being a stage producer. So that was Blue's big musical movie, or as I like to call it, Periwinkle's magic show that never was. Honestly, I don't understand why this needed to be a direct-to-video movie. It's just a longer episode of Blue's Clues. The songs are catchy, the characters are cute, but this is just standard TV fare. Usually when a show makes the leap from TV to cinema, there's the desire to do more world building, so that it can actually justify the transition to the bigger medium. I was kind of expecting this movie to focus on Periwinkle like it did, so that maybe it could teach Blue and Steve that they aren't the center of the universe, which is a lesson that every child needs to eventually learn for themselves. I know we're supposed to feel bad for Side Table for not having the nerve to speak up for herself, but as I pointed out earlier, it's kinda hard to take that seriously when we're introduced to her singing her heart out right in front of Steve. I feel a lot more sympathy for Periwinkle, who clearly doesn't have any friends outside of Steve, and despite being rejected again and again, he holds on to his faith that soon Steve will notice him and how important he is. I just want to give this poor kitty a hug. So go ahead and check out this movie if you want, but as for me, I'm going to figure out how I can legally adopt Periwinkle. See you later.
A child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking for I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. I've long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I can find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids are the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time there.
Subscribe, like, follow, comment, share, watch more.